Welcome to the Special Swallow Beer Review with your host, the enigmatic Shag Dog.
Oh, I forgot we're on E's. That's horrible.
Enormously funny and popular Jammer.
Yes, there we go. Enormously big funny guy. We're doing Flying Fish's Salt and Sea Strawberry Lime. They got a couple different Salt and Seas. This is a Strawberry Lime Sour Gose, 4.3%. Flying Fish Brewing Company, which is in Sommerdale, New Jersey.
Memories are made by the sea, and this session sour is inspired by evenings on the boardwalk. Enticing aromas of strawberry and lime evokes hints of saltwater taffy, providing a souvenir twist to this unique style.
I guess we'll find out in a second, won't we?
Yes, we will, Shag Dog. Yes, we will.
Now
I do smell the strawberry and lime already, so that makes me really happy that they said strawberry lime. I smell strawberry and lime.
Yeah. I can't believe we have... Oh, got one viewer. Thanks for watching, one viewer.
Yeah. Nice cloudy.
Definitely smell of strawberry. Almost like a candy strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cloudy yellow, gold. Yeah.
Frothy strawberry.
Yeah, we lost
lime. Frothy head. That's okay. I do it for myself, not for viewers.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, it's kind of candy smelling strawberry lime, like taffy, you know.
Right, if we did it for viewers this time, we would have quit like a year ago.
Yeah. Cheers. Enjoy your summer.
Enjoy your summer with the salt taffy.
Like we're doing with this Flying Fish strawberry lime sour.
Yeah.
Gose.
Definitely has a little salt taste to it. Strawberry, candy, a little taffy-ish, I guess. Huh?
Just the fact that they said taffy, it makes me think, yeah, they're right on the money with the taffy, you know, the strawberry lime.
Yeah, a little more salty than some saltwater taffy, but yeah, strawberry lime,
it's right
salty.
There. Pretty smooth. Got nice sour flavors. Like lime pill.
Yeah.
Lime pill and lime sour juice, you know.
Yeah.
I don't mind the sours. I just have to be really kind of in the mood for them.
Yeah. There's a couple of girls I know that love. That's the only kind of beer they're drinking. Sours. Yeah. The one girl I dated down at Plant City, her sister.
Well, that's the one you want because everybody, they always say, all the girls say, most of them, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't like the taste of it, you know.
Yeah.
So if they like sour and salty,
so
they'll like you.
Yeah. Yeah, she was. I mean, her and her two sisters. Her sister, particular sister, seemed like the wild one of the bunch too. Unfortunately, she was married. That doesn't mean nothing, right?
Yeah. So the flavors, the strawberry. Like you said, it's kind of like a candy strawberry lime. Not like a now later or anything like that, but more like a saltwater taffy, like they're saying, you know.
Yeah, a little more salty than you would get in a saltwater taffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost. Like a little sea salt there, almost flavor.
And that's pretty much all the flavors I'm getting.
Yeah.
The citrus, lime, strawberry, not very sweet, but sweet enough. Just perfectly balanced there, you know.
So our fifth beer we done?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So what kind of grade would you give it?
And for what it is, and it's this can is recyclable in Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New York, Vermont, and that's it. We can take it. Man, we get a bunch of these. We can take it up north, make money off. Even though the can costs like $3 or $4.
Yeah.
I would give this for what it is, a sour Gose. I give it a C+ and a swallow.
I have to give it a B-. It's good. It really is pretty tasty. And don't know the reason. Stay there all season. Got nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. I skipped right into it. I didn't do the nibbling on the sponge cake or anything.
Oh, really? I missed all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Packaging's nice too. We haven't commented on the packaging pretty much because El Presidente kept their classic label that they've had for a while.
I did say something about the tribal Irish Celtic tribal whatever about
Celtic looking stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing much on the
Funky Buddha.
Funky Buddha has a glass of coquita.
Yes. And of course, we did talk about Summer Bliss, but this has got like the boardwalk with the
Ferris
amusement
wheel.
park.
Ferris wheel, which I would probably never get on.
Why?
Fear fights. I used to as a youngster. Now I know death is easy.
See, you have to take the leap of faith and trust in your Lord and Savior.
But it also says, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord your God."
Or test Him.
It's not a test. Like if it's lighting out, I'll be alright. I'm a Christian. So out there it was lighting all over the place.
I got you. I know.
I know somebody does that. Not you. Somebody else actually.
Yeah.
I know you've been struck by lightning twice.
Yeah.
I don't think you go, it's light out. Let me test it a third time.
Third time's a charm.
This time I'll gain those powers.
Superpower.
Yes, free electricity for all.
Wave my hands like Tesla. Yeah. Did you give your grade?
Oh yeah, I said C+.
Yeah, I did too.
C+ and swallow.
B- and swallow. Yeah.
I was gonna tell you about this guy. Back when I was in high school. By now, there's this guy. He used to say, "Lick the lint balls off my nuts." His expression. Actually, I talked to him the other day about it. And he's like, "Yeah, I did say that." He goes, "But I got that from somebody else." But I was like, "Yeah, but you took it to a whole new level because you say it all the fucking time. Like, hey, Lenny, let's go fuck yourself." Yeah, lick the lint balls off my nuts. That was what his comeback thing and everything. Lick the lint balls off my nuts. Lick the lint balls off my nuts. But he'd say it was like, lick the lint balls off my nuts. He'd say it with like a lot of
passion.
Yeah.
Like he really wanted it.
Right. But that was like summer of '87, probably my last year there. And we moved to Pennsylvania. Like 2 years later, me and my two brothers, a couple friends, are down in the basement, our usual summer thing, smoking some pot.
Like that 70s show.
Yeah, and we'd have a table that we're sitting on a couch and chair.
That 70s show.
Yeah. But
deep freezer down there too?
No.
We're trying to. It would have been perfect.
You know,
you've been able to go over there and get icicle pops.
It's the late '80s, New Edition, Levert, whoever. We're trying to do some acapella songs, and I said it or one of them said it. Said, "Lick the lint balls off my nuts," and then my brother, I think it was Spanky, it started like, "Lick the lint balls off my nuts, girl," and then everybody started chiming in, "Lick the lint balls off my nuts, girl." Of course, that's all we came up with. Kept repeating it. But it was fun to do while you were stoned.
Get a little smegma on your lips, babe.
Yeah.
Get a little smegma on your lips, babe.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I told you that. You added that on. But anyhow, I told another guy, not the guy that said it, but the other guy about it, and he just posted it right on Facebook. "Hey, Lenny, you remember when you used to say, 'Lick the lint balls off my nuts'?" I was like, So as soon as he posted on there, he's like, "You told Rob about that?" Rob? Because I told Lenny about a couple of weeks ago. I was like, "Hey, remember I told him about the song thing." I was like, "Yeah." But then I was like, I told you and my brother Pat, reminded him about it by a Facebook message. And I also said, I don't know if I said it to you or just to Pat, I was like, yeah, he had a paralyzed arm. It wasn't a short arm. It might have been a little short than the other arm, but it was actually paralyzed. He couldn't use it. But back before the lint balls in my nuts days, he was big into wrestling. And I don't know if he put the sleepy arm on top or on the bottom. I can't remember how he did it, but he's like, he'd come behind you and put the sleeper on you, the sleeper move. one under here, one over your head. He's like, oh yeah, sleeper. And he put his like limp arm on you. You're just sitting there like, yeah, you don't feel no pressure from the limp arm. Yeah. I just hope he doesn't watch this, but it's good times with handicapped
good
friends.
memories with friends. That's
I mean, I have a lot of handicapped friends. Yeah.
You did ride the short bus.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Getting dark out
I
there.
did ride. Yeah, it's a little cloudy over there. I did ride the short bus because I had a speech problem or whatever the case was. They sent me to speech therapy.
And the therapist really worked his mouth out.
Luckily, it was a woman. But I had vivid memories of that. This one time, I think I just mentioned on the beer review before, this Mongoloid girl, I'm sitting next to her. I was like, the only seat open. It was like Forrest Gump, but in a minibus, a small bus, going down the aisle. Can't he sit here? But they were like, instead of an Alabama accent, it was a handicap accent. They didn't really say that, but it was only an open seat with this Mongoloid girl. I sat next to her. I think it might have been my first day on the bus. I don't know. But she like put her legs up on me. And I was like freaking out, like, oh my God, this girl's got her legs on me. Here I am, 4 or 5 years old, whatever. Hell, it was before kindergarten, so I must have been like 4. And then later on in the class one time, this kid, we're doing whatever, and then he just goes right for my throat and starts choking the shit out of me. I mean, I thought I was going to die. I still have a memory of almost blacking out, the kid choking me.
So, let me ask you this. You're afraid of heights.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the most traumatic things that have happened to you in reality have been you not being able to breathe. Being choked to death by a little handicapped kid.
Yeah.
Swimming in the pool and drowning.
Almost drowning, yeah.
That would be more traumatic to me.
Probably is. That's probably why maybe I don't have sleep apnea. Maybe I'm sleeping at night and just...
And it would be more of a reason why I would think that you would be more afraid of being like buried alive.
Right. I didn't have fear of heights, but I think the fear of heights came from either the Sky Coaster, which was before 911, or 911.
No, because you were fine after the Sky Coaster.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you were fine.
I think it was 911. Watching too much 911.
You were with the 911 crap.
I mean, I was afraid to go up there, but after about 2
You saw the Mexican versions of 911 footage, news footage, seeing the bodies fall.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a couple of videos of bodies not hitting, but just falling.
Yeah. Head straight.
You didn't see any hitting, did you?
No. But you see them falling.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that. Just the buildings falling in general.
But, they say, well, that should be shown. But I think it should be shown. You know why? Because that should enrage you. Mm-hmm. To whoever was involved in that, whether it's a cover-up, a real terrorist, or whatever.
Right.
Whoever was involved in letting that happen or making that happen should be thrown out a building just as tall.
Right. Burned
alive and buried by one. Mm-hmm. You know? That's the way I feel like.
Right.
You did that. See, that's the funny thing about it. They claim it was terrorist. Okay, fine. So it was terrorist. But if it was not, and with all these unanswered questions, all these too many coincidences and stuff like that, too many far-fetched ideas.
And they had a simulation or war game type thing going on about something similar.
All these things going on makes me think either they made it happen, they did it themselves, or they allowed it to happen.
Right.
And those people right there, whoever they are that were involved in all that stuff.
And if they didn't do all that, that just shows how bad our defense is. Any country can come in here and probably air attack us.
Yeah, and that's not true.
It can't be. I mean, well, for one plane to do it, a couple planes separate, but for a mass, planes come across the ocean, that's not going to happen. We'll detect that easily. But one plane.
Even the one plane should have been caught.
Well, now it probably will be. If that was the case, hijacked plane, they're going to be taking every precaution.
But just in general, I think that anybody who's involved in that or whatever, that's like the cure for cancer. They've been many years. People said cure for cancer it's already been there. It's been there for years. They know the cure for cancer. They're just not sharing it because they want to cause people to pay all this money and do all this stuff like that. If that is true. If there truly is a cure for cancer and somebody is covering it up, then everybody who has died from cancer from the moment they started covering it up. Every person that had to pay something for cancer, had to have their body hacked on, radiated, any kind of, throughout history from that moment on, those lives are tacked on to the ones that they killed by not allowing that out. And people should be enraged. People should be ready to storm Washington and whatever corporation or whatever and destroy them. Pull them out on the streets and hang them. Because you know what? You did a disservice to not just people in America, but throughout the world that's suffered from it.
Yeah, I mean, if that is a secret, they're going to keep their secrets to their deathbeds, you know.
But you know what I'm saying?
If that is the case,
I mean, you think about it. That's the craziness of it.
Yeah.
I mean, God forbid that anybody's doing that, but if they are, I hope they have to answer, at least if not us, to God himself.
Well, I don't even want to say the word on here because I've been blocked before me and P. Diddy by saying a certain word, but if you go to COVID, there's a cure for that. Somebody should be paying too.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that all that. See, what gets me about it is it's not the Delta variant. And now everybody's saying, well, the Delta variant's getting all the unvaccinated people. Unvaccinated people are dying from the Delta variant. Well, maybe that's the reason. They said, oh, get all the sheep that run out there and get inoculated. The sheep will go do it.
Right.
People who are afraid will go do it. And the ones that don't, well, we'll send out this stronger variant.
That's what I told my parents. I said that previous viruses, vaccines for this new one. Yeah. So all the people went out with that are protected from this new one. Now they're really going to kill us.
Yeah. Then they send it out there because they know the people who won't take it are more independent thinkers, less likely to follow the rules type thing, be told what to do.
Which is stupid because some of us are good workers and proud Americans and stuff too. So why would they do that?
Well, because they don't want people who are independent. They want people who will be dependent on the government.
And they don't want people that are nationalists. They want people that are like, we're New World Order.
Take care of me.
We're the whole world together.
Take care of me because I can't take care of myself.
Right.
Well, if they did send that out, turn around and go after the people who were like that. Yeah, okay. And then the ones after that, the ones who make it through that with their natural immunity or whatever, their immune system, well, guess what? We're going to mandate that you have to take a vaccine. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to mandate it. If you want to work for this company, if you want to work for the state, you want to work for this government, well, guess what? You're going to have to you want to fly, you want to travel, you're going to have your vaccine card showing that you have to have your paper, show your paper to the Nazis, because guess what? You're not going to be able to travel or work without them.
Right. Has your sister got the vaccine yet?
Well, of course. She works in a hospital.
Oh, she had to then.
Yeah.
Plus, she's a traveler. I figured she
Now, here's the thing about that. And you're forcing me to do this now. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I cannot work. Now, you can say you could work for anybody, but that's beside the point.
Most hospitals force you to get flu vaccines and stuff like that.
That's beside the point. Look at me. I'm working for this one company, national company and everything. They decide they're going to mandate it, that you have to have it or you get fired or whatever. Okay. All right. So technically I could go work for anybody, but I don't have to work just for you. But I am working for you already. So I should be grandfathered in.
All right.
At the very least.
Now, would you consider, say if they said you have to get vaccinated and continue working there, and they send you off to the vaccination line, would you come up with like $500,000 cash and the person's about to give you a vaccine and they're like, hey, you know what, just say you did. Slip it to them.
I could see...
I think they would take it.
Yeah.
I'd take it. You give me $1,000 and say you took the vaccine, hell yeah, okay, good job, we'll see you in 6 months. Hope you get lucky as this time.
Yeah.
For the second, or whatever, the second.
I don't see why, first of all, the death rate from it is not that high. It's like the flu. we lose more from the regular flu than we do from this thing.
And they only know shit about it. Now they're back to saying, even people that are vaccinated need to wear indoors, the mask indoors now again. They're back to that now. Which I would say the people that are vaccinated could still carry the disease and spread it. Mm-hmm. If I just ate a spoonful of sugar and someone with COVID just spit all over that shit, and I just ate that shit, guess what? I got COVID in my system. I'm sure I could spit it out or spew it out and spread it to someone else now, right? It's going to multiply or something. I might be more, my body immune system is going to be more defensive to it, I guess, because of the shot. But
then again, if there is something they're putting in the vaccine, which I'm sure there are, because there's no legality that you could take in case you suffer from some kind of thing that is side effect from it.
Right.
That means they could put anything in it, and you could end up suffering the consequences and have no recourse.
Yeah, and who knows if even the vaccine? They talk about the virus,
and maybe that vaccine itself is going to shorten your life by 10 years.
And maybe it does affect. Maybe the virus affects. They say it affects other things. Nobody knows the long-term effects. Or maybe the vaccine does the same fucking thing.
Well, there's been people who said that they have taken the virus, the vaccine, and their eyesight was 20/20, and then they turned around and they took that. In less than 2 months, they had to go to the optometrist and get their eyes checked.
Has any of them come back and say their penis grew?
No.
Oh, I'm not taking it then.
Mm-hmm. And then, other people have said the other health problems have popped up to where they can't walk. They have their feet hurt. They claim blood clots and phlebitis and stuff like that, but in reality, it's that vaccine that did it.
I didn't take
never suffered from it before, and then all of a sudden you take the vaccine and you suffer from it. You don't know everything, and they claim to know everything. And just look at Fauci; his credibility is completely
back and forth on shit.
Yeah,
they don't know shit. They know even when you go to the doctors and they tell you shit, they might know a little bit, but
they're doing this, looking on the phone for all the. This fits the category of symptoms.
Right. Look at it. I got my part of my lung cut out. They said I had lung cancer. The 99.9% chance. What they said? Yeah, it's lung cancer. We're gonna have to cut it out. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing we do. Okay. They cut it out. As soon as they cut it out, and he looks at it after he sees it, the visual, not on the PET scan, CAT scan, all that. I wake up. Oh, good news. You don't have cancer. He can just tell by looking at it because he's seen it so often. And I'm like, so you cut part of my fucking lung out. It's not cancer. Which, at the time, I was pissed because I'm like, Mm-hmm. But I did have discomfort there, so maybe it could have turned.
See it sitting on that branch?
No, I don't see it.
Right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Someone's visiting us.
The cardinal.
Yeah, they say when a cardinal comes by, it's a dead relative visiting.
I've seen 2 or 3 today.
Someone's showing us 10th-year anniversary. They might be visiting you.
I've seen 2 or 3 of them today, so I'm sure I'm getting a lot of visitors.
I used to get a lot of fucking cardinals back in the day in my backyard. The other place,
I see dead people.
But that was before. I think that might have been my step-grandmother.
Mary's on the fence now. Yeah, alright, let's move on to the next one, guys. I'm excited.
I'm excited, too.
Let's get going. Let's go. What's the next exciting one we have? We have another, Imperial Sour. We have an Imperial Sour to do called Knob the Slob, or Slob the Knob. Slob the Snob.
Clob the Slob, or something.
Clob the Snob.
Something like that.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, tickling the bell. Share that crap. Why should you be the only one who suffers through it?
Yes.
Self-deprecating humor. Yeah. We'll see you on next one, guys. For the awesomely enigmatic Shag Dog.
Yes, I know. More enormously envious Jammer.
Oh, jeez. Thanks. Alright, later. Click the button.